Mark goes to the movies. Mark goes to the movies. Mark goes to the movies. Long Geek Shout. Mark goes to the movies. Mark goes to the movies. Mark goes to the movies. Mark goes to the movies.
This is Goose. You listen to Mark Goes to the Movies. Huh? Maybe.
Welcome to Mark Goes to the Movies. A little bit different today. So I'm going to give you what happened. You're supposed to get another one. If I don't even remember the other one. So I was recording a podcast on Sunday or Monday. One of those days. And the episode, which is still saved, it was getting ready to upload to the internet. And I'd never listened to them because I feel like I'd be self-conscious and I would want to cut more stuff out. So I don't edit them. I will run through it and make sure the sounds good, because there was that one time where the sound was just yelling in my theme song, because that's the theme song. And this particular one, I got just towards the end of it. It was a 40-minute podcast. My podcasts are getting longer. The more I go on about them, the just absolute static, just like right in your ear, and it just sounded terrible, and it was so disappointing. So, and the Riverside, the app recognized, there was, hey, something's wrong here. You could delete, you could cut this out if you want. And yeah, so just too much to cut out. It was like 20 minutes of the conversation thinking about it, just trying to figure out, just looking at different ways to do more episodes. I have plenty of episodes. This just gonna run forever. I have a lot of episodes in mind. Might not always be about movies, but I have plenty of things to talk about. And I'm never gonna run out. I got like 5 or 6 now. Like, I hope I'm able to record them. But I wanted to do. The episode's called Meet Chat, where the idea was that ChatGPT, or we call it Chat from now on, because ChatGPT is really hard to keep saying over and over again, and this is going to be a lot about ChatGPT. So Chat was like, it was going to be a co-host, and it was going to answer questions, and it was going to, in real time, talk back and forth. Because if you're not familiar with Chat, it pretty much is a person. It's super close. It's so close to being actual people now. And like, that was the idea, is that it was going to be like a co-host for me, and we'd go back and forth. I feel like that's something we're missing. We tried doing the international market episode with Goose. Goose is not the best co-host. And he has kind of just thought it was there, and it's because the mic was on the computer, on the laptop, and the static was coming from that. So it was my mic and the computer's mic combining together, creating a lot of static. So that episode had to get put in the trash. It's gone forever. Well, I can't even put it on. I'm thought about putting it on Patreon. Just like, if you want to listen to this, because at some point, I don't know how many episodes you can put on Spotify, or like, what's the limit? Can I go forever? This is going to be my legacy for the rest of my life. After I'm long gone, this podcast will still be here. My cousin has the Doom switch, I think. If it ever becomes where, like, you can't say that anymore, Mark, or whatever joke I made, if it becomes offensive later on in the future, my cousin Kaylee has the button to push and erase me from history and all the podcasts. I think that's how it works. I'm not really sure. At least on Facebook, anyways. I gave her that power. She's the only one I trust. They But yeah, that was gonna be the whole episode. I'm gonna do I saw Faces of Death. That's gonna be a separate review. Let's do some. I have a lot of updates. It's a busy week. We're a week closer to the goal of April 22nd of getting 1,000 listeners. Sorry, 1,000 downloads, no listeners. 1,000 downloads or 100 episodes. 100 episodes is going to be insane to try to get. I don't think I'll be able to do it. I'm got too far behind. The weekday is just filled with fighting the IRS. Although the showdown for the final payment is April 15th. That's when you file your taxes. They yeah, I mean I've been giving them money that they don't update the systems. Like that's the thing that amazes me, right? So chat can do all this amazing stuff, but like the IRS system takes 2 or 3 days, takes a week to update. Can't update any information. Can't do shit. Purchasing power. If you're not familiar with purchasing power, I'm like I've mentioned it on the show, but purchasing power will let you buy stuff and they'll take it out of your check. You really don't even see it. However, I ordered quite a bit of stuff over the years. I just literally just got off the phone with them because I'm trying to pay it off to where you get more money in your check, right? So right now I'm at $330 and my money goes towards purchasing power. I make a few payments and it pays it off. I make extra payments and it pays it off. It's designed for like 26 payments and divide whatever you owe in 26 payments, and then that's how you pay it off. But if you pay it off ahead of time, then obviously it drops off your account and you get more money back on your check. It comes back to normal. I would really like to have that the $330 back in my check. I know some are just too far off. We won't even get close to it. But by the end of summertime, I should have like a lot more in my check, like a couple $100 more in my check. That's what I'm working on and trying to get paid off ahead of time. Well, they messed up and the computer mismanaged it. I literally everyone you talk to is from India now. It's like almost like we're at war with all those guys over in the Middle East. Like, why are they still in charge of? What the fuck is this wasp coming in again, guys? These wasps will not go away. I'm gonna have to spray some shit. I think it's the neighbors. The neighbors are they don't hear this shit. The neighbors are the redneckiest people ever. They literally had a trailer like in the empty lot next to us. And like it looks like the Goonies, like they built their fucking trailer and put sheds they attached sheds to it like a fucking pirate ship. Like it's the Goonies clubhouse. Like fuck. I know they can hear me, because they sit in their cars too. It's so fucking weird how they sit in their cars. Like, is it just part of the I don't know. But I have a twist at a later date. We're at a later date. I'm just giving you updates on this one. So let's look at the listeners. The listeners, the I don't know, you guys can't see it. I find this amazing though, is that I have any listeners at all, right? Anybody that listens to you for a certain amount of time, that's something special. It's really cool. Even if it's your friend Scott listens to all the episodes, even if it's your friend or not friend, sorry, not friend, Julie. Julie, I don't think he's very happy with me right now. Even if it's not Julie who's downloading all the episodes, and she don't think she listens to them because I have not heard anything about any of the things I've asked. Maybe my youngest daughter Peyton either. Right now we're at 684 all time listeners. Sorry, downloads. I keep getting that mixed up. 684 downloads. That's still pretty cool though, especially because the episodes are getting longer. So 684. I would like to see the minutes. We had a huge spike one day. April 3rd, there was 50 of them. And then April 4th, there was 10. And then there was 27. Then there was 11. Then there was 27. Then there was 22. Then there was 18. And then yesterday was 19. So you're getting about 19, no, about 15 and 20 listeners a day. The weekends are a little more. But the listeners have gone up. Sorry, downloads go up. Listeners have also gone up quite a bit. Right? So on April 5th, we had 12 listeners. But was that the fourth? Why is that fucking calendar messed up? All right, the fifth we had 12 listeners, right? The fifth, not the fourth. 12 listeners and 27 downloads. So they're getting multiple episodes. Here's the crazy thing. The cities, 50% are in the United States. 50% are in other countries in the last 7 days. That's pretty crazy. I'm gonna break it down to you. Well, this is God damn it. This is West up. All right, the last 7 days. This is last week. 39 were from Chicago. 30 were from St. Louis. 22. That's just Scott. And then it gets weird. Vietnam has 5 in one city, and then it has another 5 or another 4 in another city. And then you got Ethiopia, who has 2 listeners. Baghdad has 1 listener. Kenya has 1 listener. South Africa 1 listener. Pakistan 1 listener. Pakistan, another city in Pakistan, is another listener. Uh, Bangladesh has I don't know if I pronounced that right. Has a listener. India has another listener. Another Bangladesh. Vietnam has 3 cities with listeners. Uruguay, Uruguay. They got one another listener. Brazil got in 4 different cities. They have a listener. Mexico has 2 different cities with a listener. Venezuela, Ecuador, Colombia, Argentina, Chile, and then Gainesville, Florida. So it's an international podcast. Like, I'm fascinated about why. Like, what do they see about the show? Like, they don't get American movies over there. Not very many of them. It's almost like the old story. How I don't know if you know, but Billy Joel helped end the Cold War. He was the first American musician to go play over in the USSR when the Cold War was still going on, and they were still, they were still like on tense terms. They listed, hey, we'll let an American artist go play over here, and it was old Billy Joel, and Billy Joel brought rock and roll to the USSR, and he made history. Maybe I can end the war in Iran. I'm not saying I'm going over there, but maybe if you pay me enough money, we could work something out, and they'll be like, "Oh fuck, that's that guy. Mark goes to the movies." Internationally famous, guys. Internationally famous. I was always the Sweden was the first city to hop on the Mark goes to the movies bandwagon. Sweden gets all the praise, but my God, look at these cities. What could it be? They can't be hacking me. There's no money in this. There's no money in still in this podcast. They're gonna hijack my 27 listeners a week. They're gonna try to take over that. My ad account. They're gonna get over my ad account, dude. My ad account right now, and I would happily open up a Patreon for more episodes. If you want a topic, I will talk about whatever you would like me to talk about, and ask me anything to get whatever money there is, because my paid ads account is $5.42. That's nuts. $5.42. Is that what they're going after? Also, guys, I haven't gone to sleep yet. You know, your weekends last a lot longer if you don't go to sleep. But that's where we're at. We're at this podcast. That's where I'm at with this money. The IRS is still, they've been robots all week. It's so hard. It's money. So on the weekends, I'll stay up. No problem. They be on the phone. But Friday morning when I tried to call them, I literally fell asleep because I couldn't do it. I don't know how it works. I was powered by the power of yard sales today, which weren't good. You know, very just trying to pay out the purchasing power in the IRS. So the funds were a little limited. So what do? You take your money that you do have and you go yard selling to try and boost your morale, boost your money. Just to give you an overall boost. Maybe you get some cool stuff and you don't have to pay a whole lot of money for it. But you say, hey, with that check, it wasn't completely useless. I don't know what the big problem is, but a lot of times I feel like I get a lot more accomplished when I buy a big purchase to justify the payday, right? Because it's going to be another week before you get paid again for another week. I get paid every 2 weeks, so it'd be like this check's gonna have nothing next week. This next week's gonna be fucking recording to make me happy and spread the dopium or serotonin, whatever you pronounce it as, whatever one the right word is. I'm on no sleep, so I don't even know what I'm saying. But whatever gives me the joy in life, it's gonna be gone next week because there is no money. There's no check. Well, that's not true. There is a t-shirt money. Buy a t-shirt, guys. That helps me out a ton. That helps me $1. It gives me $1 right there. You buy a t-shirt, I'm getting $1 off that shirt. I could do a cheaper company like Teespring was one that I popped up. Teespring, I can set my own prices, but I don't believe in the quality. I don't know if the quality's any good. My logos are good, by the way. There is that. I go in there and I update the logos. I don't just copy and paste from the internet. I'll copy and then I'll go in there and I'll fix the logos. I'll fix the pixels. I'll make it more deeper in detail because I can do that. But yep, that's where I'm at. Think I'm gonna get. So I work. Sunny. I don't know. They don't know this. I'm gonna listen to it. But like I work. Uh, there's a lot of stories I have in my life. It's a very interesting life. Some people don't real like it's. Is anyone still poor nowadays? Like I'm not talking like a little poor. I'm talking like poor, poor, poor. Like how I grew up, how my cousins grew up. Like I don't see that many. If they are, it's because they're on drugs. And we weren't on drugs. I don't know what the hell we was on. I don't know why we couldn't afford the things we couldn't afford. But no, I'm gonna do more personal stories. Really investing in this now. We're getting up. What episode is this? Um, damn, bro. Maximum start storm. I got 63 episodes. This is 63 episodes. We get to 100. That's syndication. If that was a sitcom, Max doesn't give a shit at all. I don't know how he sleeps. I was gone all morning yard selling. I don't know what he did. I think he just set guard. But no, I have lots of stories. Lots of stories to tell. Some people have never heard them. Some people have never sat down and told them some of the stuff that is going on. I have a friend from. I don't talk to anybody from high school anymore. By the way, does anybody else? Anybody else talking to their high school friends or their anybody? Because I don't. I have one person I still stay in contact with. It's Zach McDaniel. I don't know if he listens or not. Zach is an interesting person. I wouldn't say we weren't that close. We argued a lot in high school. Exact opposites. But he is one of the ones that I call my friend still after all the years. Well, anyways, we kind of had the same goal in life, and I'm probably gonna mess this up. So if he's wrong, and Zach, I apologize if I got this wrong. But I wanted to be a gym teacher. I didn't know he wanted to be a college gym teacher. But we really, I know I really enjoyed gym. That's what I wanted to be. And then I realized I didn't like kids, and school wasn't working for me. But Zach went through with it. Like Zach, he coached football, and amazing. He's able to do that. Or able to do that. One of the things is, he went back to the area that we went to school at. Sorry, my Xbox controller is gonna get crushed. We went back to the school around the area, the rival school, I guess. And not only coach at Chaffee, but he's coach at Scott City with a certain person, Coach May, who I would love to do just an episode on just I don't know if it's enough for a full episode on him, but Coach May was the nicest human being I've ever witnessed in my life. Uh, the dude he's one of the best. Like, right? He's one of the ones that made me think that maybe I could be a gym teacher. Because you're like, God, you ever see someone that you just admire so much, and you're like, damn, I just want to follow in that guy's footsteps. That's what I almost did, and then I realized I don't like kids. I don't have the patience for that. I'd go nuts. And that's the Coach Meg. The nicest, but don't want to distort any information because he would almost, yeah, he would almost get like a whole episode. I would say maybe do like a hero episode. And just people that I admire because there's a handful of them. There's not a lot. There's not a lot of like real people. Like Bret Hart was my childhood hero. I met him. It went very well. He wasn't bitter to me. I don't know, man. Bret Hart still my childhood hero. God, just hearing that music come out, like I fucking hate Bill Goldberg still because of that what he did to my childhood. Something stuck with me, and I know Scott listens to this. Something stuck with me, as Scott said. He met Michael Jackson at Universal Studios. He showed me the pic. You don't believe that kind of thing, right? Like he has a picture of it. He has a picture of him meeting with Michael Jackson. And everyone says these bad things about Michael Jackson. And it's the funniest thing is I don't know if he was working on at QPSI on the line one day, but they were like, "Oh, weren't you afraid of Michael Jackson touching you as a child?" And Zach was like, "Well, he never tried to rape me." And I was like, "Fair enough. That's pretty good." Like, oh fuck these wasps, dude. Get the fuck away from my studio. He wants to be on the show. I'm gonna have to get a screen. This episode's off the rails. It's okay though, because I'm very tired. See, I think being tired and then being the drunk episode, it's gonna be the same thing. I hope I get a couple out of these at least. But yeah, the update podcast is doing well. I got lots of t-shirts up there. I got an emo sucks shirt that I really like that I'm really itching to buy because that's the one I really want. Guns N' Roses is in August, so I'm gonna get a nice Axel mugshot shirt ready for that. Uh, Also gonna see Motley Crue and Billy Idol the late August and September, looking pretty nice. Motley Crue and Guns N' Roses in the same week. And then Billy Idol, and then the opener for the NFL will be the same back-to-back days. Pretty nice setup right there, right? Like, we want to see Billy Idol for such a long time. The amphitheater is where he's at, and the amphitheater is one of my favorite places, especially late in the season. I hope it sells, but it should sell well. It's like 40, I think it's $40. It's not even expensive. But would like to do, I got a whole bunch more episodes. I'm going to sign off for now. You will get this one right away because I owe you this episode, so there will be no wait. Please listen to it. Please share it. Please rank these numbers up. Show those. You know what? There's half American and half foreign people. Are you going to let the foreigners win? Are you going to let Iran win? You don't have American pride? Boost these numbers up so I'm not a foreign favorite podcast. I don't want to appeal to foreigners only. I don't want to start covering topics for them unless they're half. They are half my audience. Unless they're offended, then I will cover whatever you want me to cover. Just give me some more money. Help me fight the IRS. Help me fight purchasing power to give me more money. June's gonna be expensive for me. The summer's gonna be a little expensive. Let's fight it together, guys. I'm gonna sign off though. Thank you for everything. Keep listening.